Number one thing would be the urgent care facility that we need here in the western end of Dorchester County. I just talked with our county administrator, and I think this is a little different, and I'm not saying I'm against that in the procedure what we're going to have, but we need an urgent care because at 5 o'clock on Fridays to 9 o'clock on Monday mornings, we're just about without any kind of medical services up here. And that urgent care is very, very important. And I plan to try to work on that as my number one issue. The second thing on the western end of the county, the county was very blessed when they hired Trey Atkinson, and for fire chief we made a Dorchester County and Rescue Squad. One of the best things this county has ever done. I take a lot of pride in it because I'm one of the people who hired Trey Atkinson, and I was one of the ones who had to go out to these volunteer fire departments and explain to them why we wanted to go county-wide. And that was to give them better service and to give them a better ISO rating, which I think is now down at 4%, which to many was 9%. Is a big saving to the people. However, we still have a fire problem. We have, I think, 7 or 8 small fire areas on the western end of the county, and we don't have any personnel in these stations. And I know that's going to be a hard task. But my job is going to be to try to maybe add 1 fire station per year to the fire and rescue squad, so we can have the right personnel in these fire stations to answer a call. And I think that can be done, not all at once, but to work them in maybe one at a time. Another thing is that we have on the western end of the county. Now, I want you to understand, I don't only serve the western end. I go all the way down through Somerville into what we call the Presbyterian home. So I take a lot of the eastern end of the county into my council district, and I care about these people too. But another thing comes to my mind is that when they did the 1 cent sales tax, redid it, they pretty well have cut off paving a lot of the dirt roads in the western end of the county. I don't think that's fair. I don't think it's right. I think I have a solution, that we take some of the money that's taken in by the 1 cent sales tax and maybe allot some money of that money to the western end of the county to try to improve them. If you go to Dorchester, the big thing you have in Dorchester is the mining business. They're tearing up our roads right and left, and we're having trouble getting them resurfaced. Part of that could be, maybe we could take part of that 1 cent sales tax, because we contribute a lot of that 1 cent sales tax because of the 2 gigantic service stations we have at I-95 and 78. I have been told that we probably generate close to half of the money, and I think maybe we could get some of that money just allocated to go to the area of Dorchester to take care of these mining trucks that's tearing up our roads. That's a big complaint I get from the people down there, on council and off council. I'll be getting it all the time. Those are 3 things. We need to pave some of our dirt roads, which I said earlier, that was promised in the first 1 cent sales tax. And if I can accomplish these things, and I know I can't do it by myself, I know that. I've got to have my colleagues on council, if I'm elected, to work with me. And I think they would, because I've been ex-councilman for 12 years, and then I've always worked with them. We could go to chats maybe, and I was chairman of chats at one time. Maybe we can get some money from there. But if it's an old saying, and Strom Thurmond used to tell me this all the time. In order to get a piece of that pie, you got to be at that plate. So I'm hoping that people will elect me or re-elect me to be able to go to the table and try to get some help for the western end of the county, along with the part of Somerville that I represent.